Okay, it is Monday, February 2nd. This is the trade that I took. I was at 50,900, but now I'm at 51,600 after having to restart. I haven't had a loss yet, so that's good. I was bearish on NQ. We have been consolidating, and we just manipulated these two highs here and here. And then with ES, we have a huge SMT. It's been the case for days now. So we just swept these highs. We've had a huge SMT. We have inversed these 4-hour fair value gaps and have taken this low. We pulled back a little bit overnight, so I wanted to see us fill these gaps before we sold. We did. Market opened, we filled these gaps, and then we kept going up and taking these highs. And I waited and waited. There was a trade here where we pulled back and we hit this 5-minute fair value gap. And then we pulled back here, and then we inversed this 30-second. And I think there's a 1 minute. We inversed this 1 minute here. But I didn't see it because I was bearish. Right here, very small gap right there. We closed above it here, and the 1-to-1 played out. I don't think ES had taken the high by this point. No, it hadn't. After this played out, ES took this swing high here, and we put in an SMT, decently sized SMT right here. So that was my cue to start looking for shorts. The high was right here on NQ, and we got really high. We got really close to the high, but luckily we held the SMT. And then we formed another internal SMT and then inversed this 2 minute. Yeah, there's no 3 minute. There's a 2 minute fair value gap right here that we inversed, and we closed right here. I entered on this candle because of PA and the time. I didn't really want to be in this after 10:30 because price action was really slow. But it could have just appeared that way because I was watching the 30-second a lot. And so I was seeing a lot of this chop and a lot of this chop. And so after we inversed this, I was seeing a lot of this chop as well at this 5 minute. And we had just wicked this 5 minute and this 15 minute. So I did not want to be in this trade for long at all. So I got out really quick. I ended up taking a contract off here after we tapped this low because I didn't want to, we tapped this low and I moved my stop to break even, but I took one off because I didn't think that it was going to play out. So I just took a contract off to lock in some profit. And then we came all the way down and almost filled this gap, and then we came back up. And so once I saw it come down and wick like pretty quickly, I just closed my position. And so I got an average fill of like right here. No, like right here. So not the best RR, but this would have been break even anyway. So I played this pretty well. Yeah, it did end up playing out because my bias was right and it was a good time to short. I never really take shorts this early off of the first inversion, but price action was clean enough to take the trade, but it was choppy enough for me to want to get out of it. And yeah, now I'm past where I left off last time and still no losses. So I'm happy. And that's it.